Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to share with you my price prediction for Cardano. So let's start. I like to start with using Fibonacci levels to map out my target levels. So right now I'm on the monthly time frame. So let me explain what these boxes mean. These boxes are my resistance levels and my support levels. So the orange box is my resistance level, and the blue boxes are my target levels, and the yellow boxes are the 618 retrace levels. So the price will typically fall and retrace to the 618 level, and this would be my yellow box. So I'll show you how I got these boxes and with Fibonacci. So I'll go ahead and map out my 618 and 1 and extension levels. So this is my 1,618 level. This is my 2,618, 3,618. So typically the orange box would be my 618 level. So I'll go ahead and turn on the levels so you can see what I'm talking about. All right. So right now we on the monthly time frame, and I'll go ahead and just fix this right now. Okay. So between the 0.5 and the 618 level, this is my resistance zone. So the price will typically climb up to the resistance zone to the 618, and the 618 will act as a resistance level. And if we do break out through the 618, and typically the price retest the 618 before making a higher high. So that's one scenario, or we may just go to the 618 and retrace back. Okay, so this is my 618 level. These are my extension levels, or rather my so my price targets for the 1,618 and the 2,618 are, let me show you, are right here. So and you could put these on your own charts, and or you could follow along and kind of like learn how to do this. um all right, and turn that off. um so the price right now will either climb up to the resistance level, my first target, or it will just retrace back to the yellow box, which is my also my 618 retrace zone. um where's my flag? All right, so this is one target. Now the way I got the yellow box is, that's typically, all right, so the way I got my yellow box, I measured the Fibonacci level of this move here. You see that the 618 is right here, and we are below the 618, which is bearish. So you can see here that I put the first minus 1618 extension level. I put a red line over here to indicate a bearish close. So if we do close below this line, it's a bearish move. It may act as also as a support level. So the price may retrace down to this red line and bounce back up. If we measure if we measure this whole move instead, you'll see here that I this is how I got my my yellow box. Here I have my extension level, or rather my extension zone 618. So the price will retrace down to the yellow box here, and it may keep going or it may retrace back up. Okay, so this is how I got the yellow box. We could actually measure this whole move here, and you could see that the price, that this is your master GP right here. So this yellow box is a very important level. A lot of liquidity are waiting for the price in this zone right here. And so that's one level that you can set up your buy orders in this level here. So for those that want to go long, you actually, let me just wait for that next. So now let's move to the weekly time frame, and over here I drew a channel where you see here we have 1, 2, 3, almost 4 touches on the bottom border, and we have 1, 2, 3 touches on the upper border, okay, which validates my channel. You can also extend, let me turn that off. You can also extend the channel up, all the way up, and you'll see here that the mid level of the channel falls right onto the monthly resistance zone, aka 618 zone that we drew on the monthly time frame, where the flag is to indicate that this is a resistance level as well. So if you're longing, this would be a good area to take profit, because the price may retrace down, retrace back, or it may just keep going. So ideally you want to take 25% to 40% profit. So that's one level, and you can see here that the upper border of the channel aligns perfectly with our first target 1618 level that we drew on the monthly time frame. So that can be also your second target if we close above the main resistance level. Ideally you want to see something like break through the main level, come back down, retrace, retest it, and then go back to the first extension level. If we bring the channel down to where it was before, right, you'll see here that we hit the mid channel, and we actually retraced a little bit on the mid level of the channel. Um, so one thing you can check is, or rather, one thing you can we can check for the Fibonacci level of this move right here to see how far the price can retrace down. Um, One thing I would like to note out is the monthly retrace zone, which also aligns perfectly with the bottom border of the channel. Um, so let's measure the Fibonacci level of this move here. So you can see that this level here, right here, can be a target. Okay. Let's just mark it. All right. For now. So let's move on. Let me see my EMAs. I like to confirm my Fibonacci levels with my EMAs, exponential moving average. Um, so the yellow box is my 50 EMA and the orange is my 21 EMA. Okay. So on the weekly, we closed above the 21 EMA, and the bottom border of the rectangle for the monthly retrace zone is pretty close to the 50 EMA on the weekly time frame. So I'm just gonna extend it a little bit just to just so that it aligns with the 50 EMA. Um, so so one possible scenario is that we we can retrace down from the mid level of the channel to the bottom border of the channel and extend to the 50 EMA, or the bottom border of the box, or the master GP box. Okay. So that's one possible scenario. The second possible scenario is that we may keep going, and the bottom border of the resistance zone, typically I like to take profit at the bottom level of the resistance zone, and take something like 40% profit and trail my stop loss in case the price retraces, where I'll allocate the 60% somewhere spread around from here to here, or maybe I'll leave 10% in case the price breaks out and keeps going. So one scenario, like I said, the price may just keep going, retraces down to the bottom border of the channel, and it will just keep going to the 50 EMA, or it may just keep going up, making higher highs. All right, where the possible target level, first price target level, would be 1.7 and 1.9. Okay. Um, if we go to the daily time frame, you'll see here that if we look closely, you'll see that the price is retracing a little bit off of the mid level of the channel. You can we can measure this move here with the Fibonacci tool, and you'll see here that the 618 zone of this move here falls right on this level between 1.36 and 1.34. All right. first 1618 extension level is very close or almost at the border as well of the channel, and also on the master GP. Okay, so one scenario that can happen is the price will either come down to the retrace 618 level and bounce back up, or the price will retrace to the 618 level and keep going all the way to the 161 extension level, which is also the master GP level, which is also the bottom border of the channel. All right, let me turn on. So the purple line is the 200 EMA. The orange is the I hope you can see this, but the orange level is my 21 EMA, and my yellow is my 50 EMA. You can even see here that the 618, the yellow box that we drew, is very close to the 50 and the 21 EMA support lines. Okay, I like to typically just tidy up my boxes a little bit and maybe extend it to also align with the EMAs, just so that it's made for worst case scenarios. The price will just go to the bottom border of the retrace zone, and which is also both my 50 EMA and my 21 EMA. All right. So one thing I want to point out is, let me turn that off, is let me delete this, is that there is a bearish divergence developing on the 4-hour time frame right here, where we have the RSI. You see here that we're going up and down, which indicates a bearish divergence. So I'm leaning more towards retrace to the retrace level here, and either we bounce back up or we keep going to the master GP. So here's what you can do. Here's what you can do. Right now, I'm leaning more towards a shorting move. So where's my tool? All right, here, short move right here. Right now we're at 1.46, right? Stop loss above, and my first retrace level, my 618 level. You can even extend it down to the 21 and 50 EMA that we indicated on the daily earlier, for a 3.9 risk reward ratio and 9% move. Okay, and your stop loss would be somewhere above the mid level of the channel, and that's one scenario. The second scenario is that if the 4-hour time frame, if we close above this yellow line where we have two touches, it's not very strong. If it's only two touches, I mean, it's valid, but it's not the strongest. So I'm leaning more towards shorting to the retrace level, and either write it down with my stop loss or take profit at the retrace level if we start retracing. If not, the second scenario is that if we close above the mid level of the channel on the 4-hour time frame, that would be a good indication for opening a long position, where my first target level would be here, and my stop loss would be below the bottom level of the daily candle here, the bottom wedge of the daily candle, right, for a 3.32 risk reward ratio. These were my two scenarios. I'm seeing a bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame, which an indicator that we are retracing down. We also hit the mid level of the channel, so it's possible that we may retrace to the 618 level and either bounce back up or keep going down to the master GP. There's a lot of liquidity waiting for the price in this level here. So that was it for this video. Please comment down below if you have any questions, and I got more videos coming out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.